right, please play one more minute. All right. Wait, wait a second. We need to open that door. All right, you may play the music. A little louder. Oh my gosh, the strings are there. Turn it down. Oh wait, yeah. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Students, you may be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2022 for Sierra High School and Heritage Valley Independent Studies. We are honored here this evening to celebrate the hard work of these young adults. I am Mrs. Henry, the principal of Sierra High School and Heritage Valley Independent Studies. It is my first year as a principal, and I have appreciated every moment here with you and your students. I would like to take a moment to recognize our district leadership, who without their support, this could not have happened. Here in attendance tonight, we have our superintendent, Ms. Christine Schefferly. Our board president, Ms. Trisha Gardias. Our trustee, Lucy Rangel. Our trustee, Sean Morris. The assistant superintendent of educational services, Cynthia Frutos. And our assistant superintendent of the business department, Ms. Andrea McNeil. We've been looking forward to this ceremony for the past 17 or 18 years for your children. So we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to see and hear their child as their names are announced and as our speeches are going on. So we just urge you to please silence your cell phones and be present in this moment. I recognize that it is extremely warm in here. If at any moment you are feeling overheated, we have created a room where it's live streaming across the way in the boardroom with a little bit better air conditioning system going, and you are welcome to move into that room if you need the cooler air. At this time, I would like to invite our 3 students who have enlisted in the military to come lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please make your way to the stage. We have Joining me here on the stage, we have Jordan Piatto going into the Army. Juan Martinez going into the Marines. And Christian Cortez also going into the Marines.
And now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. You may sit.
Thank you, gentlemen. We are very proud of your dedication to our country and for protecting our freedoms. We wish you a very long and safe career in the military. Before we start our speeches, I would like to share a little about our schools, for those of you not familiar with them. Sierra and Heritage Valley schools are both alternatives to the traditional high school. Both programs run at an accelerated pace. That means within one school year, your child has completed 2 years of education. It's quite an impressive feat. Our dedicated team focuses on the unique needs of our small group of students so that they can achieve success. For many of our students, it meant recovering from the effects of the pandemic on both their grades and their credits, as well as their personal lives. Sierra students attend classes in person, and our 5 teachers support them. Heritage Valley students work from home independently with the support of our 1 independent studies teacher and 2 of our substitutes. To say that the students climbed their Everest in the form of education is an understatement. Our students are determined young adults that are ready to take on the next phase of their life. At this time, I would like to welcome our first speaker to the stage, Cesar Aparicio Lopez. Cesar is the Fillmore Unified School District's Co-Migrant Student of the Year. He is to attend Ventura College in the fall and has plans to become a video game designer. When we have technology issues, he's the first to jump in and help us teachers, us old people. He is kind-hearted and loved by everyone, as you can tell, on our campus.
Good afternoon. Welcome to families, students, and staff members. Welcome to the 2022 Sierra High School graduation. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos familias, estudiantes y personal de la escuela. Bienvenidos a la graduación de Sierra High School del 2022. It's been a long journey, but here we are now, graduating. Our parents have always supported us throughout the years, always taking care and giving us what we need. Ha sido un largo viaje, pero ahora estamos aquí para graduarnos. Nuestros padres siempre apoyándonos durante los años escolares, siempre cuidándonos y darnos lo que necesitamos. Most of us as Hispanics are merely the first one to graduate from high school, and our parents never got an opportunity to have as much school as us. As they started working at a really young age, they never had the opportunity to learn as much as we did. And they even had to pay for school, but we get it for free. La mayoría de nosotros como hispanos somos principalmente los primeros en graduarnos de la escuela secundaria, y nuestros padres nunca tuvieron la oportunidad de estudiar tanto como nosotros. Tuvieron que empezar a trabajar en una edad temprana. Tanto como nosotros ellos tenían que pagar escuela y nosotros los conseguimos gratis. I want to say a big thanks to all the teachers for helping us to do the hard work and spending extra time to help us. Quiero darle muchas gracias a todos los maestros por apoyarnos mucho y tomar el tiempo extra para ayudarnos. I also want to say a big thanks to the office staff for always being nice, especially to Miss Jackie and Miss Henry for always looking out if we got any problems. También quiero darle muchas gracias a los miembros del personal de oficina por ser buena gente, y especialmente a la señora Jackie y señora Henry por siempre atentos si tenemos problemas y siempre están atentos a escucharnos. I want to say that we have all graduated class of 2022. Todo lo que quiero decir es que todos nos hemos graduado y felicidades. Clase del 2022.
Thank you, Cesar. You truly make us all proud, and I look forward to someday when you come and return as a keynote speaker for us. Our next speaker is Alize Trejo. Alize has been an HVIS and Sierra High School student, as well as a Fillmore High School student. She's one of those rare students whose mindfulness of the world makes us adults even pause to listen and learn from her. She's enrolled at Ventura College and will be transferring to Arizona State University. She's interested in a lot of things and has many options available to her for her bright future.
My fellow graduates, guests, and staff, I am honored to address you today. It is truly humbling to be able to speak on behalf of an audience of accomplished individuals. And to family, loved ones, and staff, I would like to thank you all. Being gifted a ticket isn't just a place of seating, it shows how much of an impact you had on the graduates' lives. And now you are witnessing something that can never be duplicated or replicated, this moment. I will not be giving a speech about the promises of the future, where the next chapter in our life will take us, and focus on the present, a gift that gives us freedom and actuality. In his book, The Screwtape Letters, C.S. Lewis wrote, "The present is a point at which time touches eternity." In reality alone, freedom and actuality are offered. Yet sometimes we live in the past without realizing it. During our 12 years in school, that's when life threw its complicated interruptions at us. That's when we often thought, if I hadn't failed PE freshman year, I wouldn't be doing laps my senior year. Or if I hadn't become friends with them, I probably wouldn't have done those things. Nevertheless, we can't experience actuality or happiness for that matter if we constantly live in the past or the future. I'm sure that some of these experiences are not foreign to everyone here. It's easy to say once we graduate, we will be happy, or once we get a job or accepted into college, that we will be happy. But having a mindset perspective on life that happiness is just a few steps ahead can keep us from enjoying our current situations. When I first became a freshman, I always thought what it would be like to be a sophomore. Then when I was a sophomore, I thought what it could be like to be as close as leaving school as a junior. Finally, when I was a junior, I knew the finish line was almost there, but it's not, it's right here. I spent so much time thinking about this moment that it's right in front of me. And now I look at our loved ones and families, and I look at mine, and I don't want to think about yesterday's corruptions or tomorrow's anticipations. I want to be right here. So this is it. This is your time to look around you and not think, we can do anything, but to think, I am here, we are here now together. This present will soon be the past, so don't wait till the ceremony is over to contemplate exactly how you felt sitting where you are. Remember what you feel right now, because right now, in this moment, we are the class of 2022. Thank you.
Your words were so inspiring and true. We all need this reminder to be continuously present in this moment, as they are so fleeting. We too hope you will someday come back and be a keynote speaker with us. Our last speech of the night is Mr. Lomeli, our mathematics teacher. Mr. Lomeli has been with our district for 22 years, and he's led quite a few teams, several to CIF championships. So I present to you Mr. Lomeli.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little tall here. Bienvenidos a todos. Lo que yo voy a hablar hoy lo voy a hablar en inglés, pero está traducido en los papeles que les recibieron. So what I just translated is that I wrote my speech in Spanish for those that don't understand English. Seniors, parents, family members, and friends, of the graduating class of 2022. I'd like to begin by thanking you. If you are here reading this, or maybe even streaming this, it means you have made an impact of these graduates' lives. With your permission, I'd like to talk to you about a little bit about my background so you understand a bit more of how I relate to Sierra High School students. I was born in Santa Paula with two immigrant parents, but raised in Fillmore. My first language is Spanish. I grew up with a Mexican immigrant values that have taught me to stay humble, but yet constantly wanting more. I did not begin to read English, I would say maybe fourth, maybe fifth grade. In fact, I still remember my kindergarten teacher in San Cayetano having blonde hair and blue eyes. At first, I was scared of her because everybody in the neighborhood had brown eyes. I was embarrassed during recess because I had to take my food in aluminum foil. And everybody else had nice mailboxes, or what I thought were kind of like mailboxes with nice cartoons. All the other kids, I felt, I just didn't feel like I belonged. You know, I felt like a burro. And for us in that culture, we kind of understand what that meant. I didn't feel as smart as the other kids. And the teacher had to spend a little bit more time with me than the other kids. Maybe it was my last name that threw him off. You know, or maybe it was the office that read my name as Lomeli when my family pronounced it Lomeli. Maybe this was why they put me in an all-English class. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was light-skinned, you know, güerito. I don't really know. Sometime in the kindergarten, I would say late kindergarten, first grade, they put me in a bilingual program, and I began to succeed. Thank God for that. Although my English got better verbally, I only read in Spanish. It wasn't until about 8 years old, with my American friend, that I tried my first ever peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't even know what that was until he halved one with me and I gave him half of my burrito. But let me tell you, it was the most amazing thing I ever had. And my wife makes a real good one. So I got to put that in there. To this day, I love them and enjoy them. I always remember my transition from the American culture, my transition to the American culture, but I never really forgot my roots. I feel our students come to us feeling the same way I felt about the ability to succeed in education. I'd like to address the parents a little bit right now. Parents, let me take you back to where it all started. The day your child opened their eyes to this world for the first time. The day you held them in your arms for the first time, hoping that they would become someone respected with good morals, to one day graduate high school or maybe even more. As they began to walk for the first time, they stumbled and fell until they mastered the art of standing on two legs. I can go on and on how many things they struggled with, and yet, after consistent trial and error, they succeeded. They had to fail before they succeeded. They then moved on to the next skill that they would need to master to survive in this world. You have witnessed your child succeed in many ways, and today they are here getting a high school diploma, another milestone under their belt. You must continue to support them in both success and failures, and to continue to shape those failures to success as you did when they were little, trying to survive in this world. I want to address now the students, the class of 2022. Seniors, this is a cycle of success in life. For some reason, we forget how to succeed. Maybe because of the influence of other people, society, or maybe just us moving away from the true way we learn. Well, we all have the ability to shine, but unfortunately, we lose that focus to succeed. We become burros. I have a saying that some of my students can recite, saying, we change burros to stallions. Throughout my life, I have struggled with achieving. My burro mentality is one that I have to overcome daily. The students I teach remind me so much of me. They have the ability to achieve greatness, but it's that burro mentality that holds us back. The mindset that they are looked upon as failure. Then they begin to take on that character of a burro and thus begin to actually believe they can achieve. But at Sierra, things change. When they finally realize that they're as good as everyone else, the transformation from that burro mentality becomes a lion mentality. That's when they see themselves not as a burro, but a stallion. It is by far the greatest gift that God has given me and my fellow teachers to see these kids believing in themselves and see that shift of mindset. I consider myself truly blessed. Seniors, I have two phrases that I want you to take home with you, and don't worry, I wrote these down in case you forgot them. With no dreams, we have no vision. Without vision, we have no direction. And without direction, we cannot move. I'm going to read that again because I know some of you guys missed it. It said, with no dreams, we have no vision. Without vision, we have no direction. And without direction, we cannot move. What this is basically saying is first dream it. Dream it. Then you must set goals for that dream, realistic goals. That becomes your vision. Lastly, set daily tasks to accomplish those goals. That's your direction. Les Brown, one of my favorite motivational speakers, said that if you can look up, you can get up. He said many things. You're going to fail along the way, but you must work hard on three things. Number one, change your mindset on failure. Fail yourself to success. Number two, OQP, only quality people. Surround yourself with winners. And number three, develop communication skills. You're going to need to network. Phrase two, I made mistakes, and mistakes made me. You see, I won 2 CIF titles for Fillmore. In 16 years that I coached, I failed 14 times. Yet, they put me in the Hall of Fame for my 2 successes. Denzel Washington said, don't forget to fail big. But when you fall, make sure you fall forward. Walt Disney said, all that adversity I'd had in my life, all the troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. Lastly, class of 2022, God truly blessed me in having some of you guys in my class. Congrats to all of you. Never forget that no matter how many times you fail, how many times things go wrong in life, you must always and always have a lion mentality. No matter what, you get up, you suit up, and you show up. Go fail yourself to greatness. Thank you.
As always, Mr. Lomeli with the inspiring statements. Thank you so much. You are one of the many reasons why our students turn things over and become quite successful. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent, Christine Schafferly, to the podium for a few acknowledgments.
Thank you. Good evening. I'd like to begin by congratulating the class of 2022. We are very proud of you. And also to thank all of you families here with us this evening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your trust, and thank you for allowing us the opportunity to educate your children. We are very proud of them. I have the honor this evening to recognize accomplishments of the class of 2022. We have 40 graduates here with us this evening from Sierra High School in Heritage Valley Independent Study. 3 of our graduates are graduating a year early through Heritage Valley Independent Study. 4 are graduating a quarter early, 2 from Sierra High School and 2 from Heritage Valley Independent Study. 25 students are planning to attend a community college in fall. 4 plan on attending a trade school. 1 student will be going straight into an apprenticeship program to become a lineman. 1 student has enlisted in the United States Army. 2 students have enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. And the remaining students plan on entering the workforce upon graduation. So on behalf of the Fillmore Unified School District Governing Board, we congratulate you. We are proud of you, and thank you for taking advantage of an opportunity to enroll in Sierra High School, an opportunity to enroll in Heritage Valley Independent Study. You made that commitment. You focused in on your studies. You took advantage of all of the supports that were provided to you, academic supports, counseling supports, and you became part of a family, Sierra High School and Independent Study, a family and a school who cares about you, believes in you, and provided you with an individualized education to meet your needs. And your accomplishments here this evening will serve you well as you enter your new chapter in life. Many times, things aren't going to go the way you planned or you hoped, but you prove that you can be successful. There are so many times in life that opportunities are presented, will be presented to you. You find those and you take advantage of them. You advocate for yourself. You believe in yourself, because we will always believe in you, and we are so proud of you, proud to be up here before you here today in families. Again, thank you for your support. It's a wonderful day today that we've all been looking forward to. And again, congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Superintendent Shefferly. At this time, we will begin the commencement ceremony. We will be calling the students up in small groups, 1 row at a time. We will make sure that the students pause at the end here to take a photo. We ask that you stand and cheer when it's your child's name called, and then sit back down so the people behind you can see their child called. We want to ensure that each student has a moment to be recognized by their family and friends that are here. And once they're done, they'll go and sit back down. After the ceremony ends, there'll be additional photo opportunities outside. We have some great things for you set up outside. Graduates, while you are here on stage, I want you to look around and soak in the pride that Fillmore and Piru has for you. Okay, make it set in. Take that time to look around. Mr. Lomeli, will you please come and call your graduates? We can all stand.
Okay, let's start this. Mauricio Alcala. Alexis Alcaraz. Mike Alonso. Cesar Aparicio López. Inek Aparicio. Rigo Bravo. I'd like to invite Mr. Chavez to come up.
Good evening. Our next set of students, we're going to start with Jacqueline Cortez. Apollo Esparza. Elaine Hernandez. Congratulations, Elaine. Armando Ezequiel Manriquez. Congrats. Francisco Martinez. And one of our talented writers at Sierra High School, Juan Martinez. I'd like to call up Mr. Michael Carrion to continue.
All right, good evening. I have a few words, not long. All right, congratulations, Warriors. I've been in the Fillmore District a few years now, 27 to be exact. 21 at the middle school and 6 here at Sierra. Several of these seniors that are graduating tonight I had as my last group at Fillmore Middle School as 6th graders, so I'm very proud of them. I'm proud to be a part of Sierra. All of these students have overcome obstacles and challenges, even just the learning online and behind a mask the first half of the year. You guys did it. So remember, as we said, you have a very bright future ahead of you, and as you know, I'm a big music fan, so in the words of one of my favorite singer-songwriters, Tom Petty, if you don't run, you rust. So in this next stage of life, don't sit around and rust. Follow your path to college, trade school, military, wherever you're going, find your passion in life, and good luck in your future. All right, for my first student, Jose Mendez Villegas. Julian Mraz. Jose Montenegro. Lee Ontiveros. Good job. Paul Rue Oseguera. Jordan Palado. Good job, buddy. Good job. Can I please have Mr. Gonzalez come up to the stage?
All right, so I just want to say a quick thank you to all the students for making my first year of teaching really great. All right, so first we got Leonardo Ramirez. Dante Emmanuel Reyes. Jasmine Rivera. Esteban Rodriguez. Gilbert Ruiz. Alyssa Zuniga. Okay, I'd like to call up Ms. Wojciechowski.
And we'll start off with our Heritage Valley Independent Study graduates. Christian Cortez. Joseph Bessie. Angel Cervantes. Jorge Chavez. William Frost. Ariel Isararas. Ariana Felix. Good job, girl. And I'd like to ask Miss Jackie Gonzalez to come and call our final row of Heritage Valley graduates.
Okay. Let me just. Okay, we're gonna get started. Amy Montañez. Michaela Nelson. Emily Rodriguez. Marissa Romero. Emily Derucci Vasquez. Cynthia Villela. And last but not least, Alize Trejo.
Thank you, teachers and students. You may be seated. You can sit for a minute longer. You can sit for a minute. Yeah. Well, seniors, we're almost there. Before I call upon our board president, Ms. Gradius, I have a final parting message. The world needs you. We need your determination, your creativity, your perseverance, your humanity, and most importantly, your kindness. The communities of Fillmore and Piru need you to continue to lift others up and to continue to make a positive difference in the world. You will always be cared for here at Sierra and Heritage Valley. Down the road, we hope you remember the lessons you learned from Mr. Lomeli's motivational speeches, Mr. Chavez's meaningful stories, Mr. Carrion's collaborative group projects, even if you didn't always want to do them, Mr. Gonzalez's patient example, Mrs. W's high expectations, Miss Jackie's loving guidance, Miss Laura, Isabel, and Rosa's mothering, and Jake's example of hard work. It was just 3 months ago that we could finally see your faces, the first time when your mask came off. But that unmasking was not just in a literal sense. We could finally see the young adults you were becoming. In this time of TikTok and Snapchat filters, I urge you to be your authentic selves, not the filtered versions of who you are. You are each worthy just as you are. You are seen. It is time for you to confidently take up space in the world because you are ready. Parents, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sharing your most precious gift with us, your child. At this time, I'm a crier. At this time, I am honored to ask our school board president, Tricia Gradius, to stand here next to me. Students, please stand. I'm going to read this and then I'll turn the page for you. Okay. Board President Tricia Gradius, I attest that the students standing before you have satisfied the requirements for a high school diploma, which has been set forth by the California and Governing Board of the Fillmore Unified School District.
Bring this a little closer. Ms. Henry, on behalf of the Fillmore Unified School District Board of Education, I accept your certification of the class of 2022. And by the power vested in me as a trustee of the Fillmore Unified School District, I pronounce you graduates of Sierra High School and Heritage Valley Independent Study class of 2022. You may now move your tassel from right to left.
They weren't sure if they were going to get to throw. They can throw. It'll take a moment. They got to find them. Don't worry, we'll save them for you. If you're missing it, we'll get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are overjoyed for all of you. Congratulations to the proud families here in attendance. At this time, our graduates will complete their final walk. As they do so, we request that you stay seated so that you can see the graduates all across the room. At that time, the students will gather their things and meet you on the grass. So please remain seated until all the graduates have left, and they will see you out on the grass. Thank you.